This is my 4-week post-surgery update video. Today is Monday, April 18th, and my surgery was on March 17th. So it's been just over 4 weeks since I had my disc replacement surgery, and I've been going from strength to strength, which has been absolutely amazing. I'm so happy with my recovery. I've been going to see my physio on a weekly basis, and this past week I had my follow-up appointment with my surgeon, which went really well. We had a look at the x-ray together, and I hadn't seen the x-ray yet. For some reason I didn't want to have a look at it by myself. I wanted to look at it with my surgeon because a part of me just didn't believe what had been done to me. So it was quite strange seeing the x-ray, but it looks great. The artificial disc that my surgeon used is the Prestige LP, and I did a bunch of research into it and watched some videos about it. And I'm really glad that I didn't do all of that research before my surgery. I just put my trust in the surgeon, which is a sensible thing to do because he's the expert and he is there to do that research. He's there to obviously, make the best decision when it comes to the artificial disc. And I put my full trust in him, and I was happy with that. I was quite emotional going to see my surgeon. I've just been extremely grateful. Not having the pain down my arm anymore, not having nerve pain. I've had minor sort of tension in my lower neck and on my left side, but generally speaking, I've had days without any pain, which has been absolutely amazing. So for the past week since the surgery, I've been sleeping inclined at a bit of an angle. It just was more comfortable for me. But recently I've got back to sleeping flat in my natural position. And I've also stopped taking painkillers in the evening. For a while, I was still taking paracetamol and codeine, and it just kind of helped me sleep, and it also helped with any pain that I had. I did have slight headaches, minor headaches, but those are also going away now. And I've just been so grateful that I've been able to sleep through the night, sleep flat, wake up without any pain. It's been absolutely amazing. I am just so insanely grateful to my surgeon and to everyone that's been supporting me with regards to going through with this surgery. And I'm so grateful that it went well, and my outcome thus far has been amazing. I just cannot believe it. And the state that I was in when I made the first video for the series documenting my process, I was really scared. I was really afraid. And I did not know what to expect. And I knew that I had to obviously mentally prepare myself for what was coming. I was also put into a position where I didn't have any other choices besides surgery, really. I've been discussing this with family and friends, and I was at a point where I couldn't keep living with that pain, and it really was completely debilitating. It completely changed my lifestyle. I couldn't do any of the things that I enjoy doing, like making myself a cup of tea without using two hands to pick up the kettle. I wasn't driving my scooter. I wasn't swimming in the ocean. I wasn't playing guitar. I couldn't even watch a game of football on the TV or watch a movie because I was so uncomfortable and in pain. And constantly being on pain meds is obviously not ideal. So in a way, I'm glad that my situation deteriorated because it pushed me over the edge and it convinced me to have the surgery. But I was definitely very anxious, fearful. The thoughts of, anyone that goes into a surgery, you have to make peace with sort of giving yourself over, and you've got to have faith. You have to make peace with maybe not waking up, or you have to make peace with the operation not going so well, and you might wake up with an unsuccessful surgery and a dissatisfactory outcome. Your condition might get worse. Obviously, that's not the whole point of the surgery, and that's not what the surgeon's trying to achieve, but it does happen, and you got to make peace with that. With this type of an operation, it's very invasive, and it's in your throat. It's one thing if you have an operation on your toe or something, that's sort of removed, and if something really goes horribly wrong, it's fine, it's your toe or your foot or something. But like having something, right here, like your chest or your throat or your head, it's very much sort of close to home, or close to the, all these vital organs and everything. So that part definitely makes a difference. And also because the operation is so close to the spinal cord, and there were other sort of risks involved with the surgery where it could change my voice, and it's stuff I was really worried about. But I did make peace with that, and I went through all of the feelings I had to go through, and I was very calm going into the surgery, which also helped me. I was very positive. Again, one of the good things was watching other people's recovery stories on YouTube, and seeing them come out the other side and recovering and feeling better, and that instilled a lot of hope in me and positivity. And finding a surgeon that you trust and that you are confident in, those are all important things. Since my surgery, I have watched videos about the process of how the disc is inserted, and I've also watched a video of the actual operation. I was just curious, and I'm so interested to see how that all works, and it's absolutely amazing. So I'm super grateful to the company that produces this artificial disc, as well as the installation, I guess the tools that they use to install it. I'm super grateful for the doctors that developed this whole procedure and that did the research into it, and I'm obviously super grateful to the surgeon that performed the surgery on me. I got him a really nice gift just to show him my gratitude. And it's also important for the surgeon to obviously be reminded that, you know, the work they do is meaningful, and even though not every surgery goes according to plan and has a good outcome, it's good for the surgeons to be reminded of the positive outcomes, and that the work they are doing is hugely life-changing. And it should be that way. If you get to benefit from one of these surgeries, the least we can do is show our gratitude to the people that look after us and heal us and give us a second chance, because that's how I feel right now. I honestly feel like I have a second chance at life. I was in a really bad state, and I cannot actually I don't want to understate that. I was really in a bad state. I was in chronic pain, and it was debilitating pain, and I couldn't really go on with my life. And if it wasn't for the surgery, I would still be in that pain, and I wouldn't be able to get back to my normal life. And so I'm absolutely amazed at the outcome, and I'm so very grateful. This is currently what my scar looks like, and this is after 4 weeks. The surgeon did say that the disc takes 4 to 6 weeks to settle in, and essentially the bone from the top and the bottom grows onto the disc. So I asked him about riding my scooter and essentially riding motorbikes, and he said he's a bit concerned about that just because of the helmet, the weight of the helmet. I would assume that if you need to make an emergency stop or something, the weight of the helmet might kind of pull your head forward. So he told me I could do short rides, but I just told him I'll wait, and I asked him how long I should wait, and he said another 2 weeks. So I'm delaying riding my scooter for now. I've been back in the ocean swimming. Last week, Monday, I swam about 800 meters with fins, a wetsuit, and my snorkel. So I had all my gear to support me and keep me warm. But then on Wednesday, I decided to go without my wetsuit and without my fins. I just took my snorkel, and I was back in skins swimming, and I did about between 1 kilometer and 1.2 kilometers, and I thoroughly enjoyed the swim. The temperature was beautiful, and I just really enjoyed swimming again. And I was still taking it easy, but just being back in the water and swimming without having any pain. But I was just really enjoying that. Now, just having gone through Easter, having had time with family and friends, for me it feels like an absolute rebirth. And that might sound cheesy, but it's so true. I'm just so insanely grateful, and it's given me a lot to think about going forward with regards to my life and my work and my purpose and my priorities. I really want to prioritize the important things in life and be aware of my posture and respect my own body and take care of my own body and be gentle on myself, but also enjoy myself. My surgeon, I spoke to my surgeon about bungee jumping and skydiving, because I have been bungee jumping, I haven't been skydiving. I kind of asked him if that may have also caused, the injury to my spine, and he said, we all, there's always a small risk that something goes wrong with most things in life, but we all pick our poison at the end of the day, and we enjoy it. And sometimes obviously things go wrong, but generally you can't live in fear and lock yourself in a padded room. So you pick what you enjoy doing, and you do it responsibly, and you take note of the risks, and you do it safely to the best of your extent, and then the rest is, I guess, out of your control. But his answer to me was just go out and live your life, which is obviously the the best advice one could get. That's what I'm going to be doing. If you want to see what that entails, you can continue watching my channel and subscribing to see what I put out there, because I'll certainly be documenting various things. I have many different interests and a lot I want to explore and learn about, and I'll be sharing it with my subscribers and my viewers. So I hope you found these update videos helpful. I'm so glad that I documented the process. I definitely watched videos online that helped me, that others had shared, and it gave me hope, it gave me positivity, and it was just so comforting to know that there are other people going through exactly what I was going through and exactly what I've been through, and they got out the other side, and there is in fact light at the end of the tunnel. So that's what I want to share with this video and with these updates, that there is light at the end of the tunnel and there is hope, but it can at times be very scary, and at times we feel very alone, and it's important to reach out, get support, but also sort of we all have to walk our own paths and fight our own battles, and we have to find the courage and the faith to move forward and to make the right decisions for ourselves. But again, sending lots of love and positive vibes, signing off, still overflowing with gratitude and feeling extremely positive about everything and very happy with the outcome. I'm Sean Toomey, and I'll chat to you soon. Cheers.